Okay, welcome everybody. So we are about ready to start our Intro to Essential Oil Wellness class. Thank you for joining us. I am recording this now, and hopefully you'll be able to watch this later if you can't join us live right now. I'm hoping to offer an online Zoom class weekly, so even this is my first time doing it on my own, so if there's a few errors, doesn't record, know that we'll do this weekly, and welcome to invite people through the link to join this. Okay, so I'm assuming most of you guys are brand new to essential oils, so I'm going to go over pretty much the basics today and help you get a good base knowledge of how to use essential oils safely and effectively with everybody in your family. So we can use essential oils for during pregnancy with babies as soon as they're born, children, teenagers, adults, and even the elderly. So essential oils are beneficial for everybody. I am going to talk about some safety precautions to take with essential oils, as they are very pure and very potent, so we want to use them efficiently, especially with our babies and our children and our elderly and people with sensitive skin. But they're hugely, hugely beneficial. I'm just going to mute you, Daniela, because I can hear some background noise. So I have been using essential oils on myself and my two young boys for about 4 years now. And at the time I was looking for a natural and safe alternative to prescriptions. They were at the daycares at the time, and they just seemed to catch everything that was floating around. And it was very tiring to go through the whole process from start to finish, and they never really fully recuperated. There was always this lingering cough or this lingering runny nose. And I just thought, well, we're not getting to the root cause of this. Their immune systems are obviously weakened, and I want to enhance their immune systems naturally. So I started them off on a holistic diet with whole foods and cut out a lot of the processed foods. And then I introduced essential oils to them. And I sort of attended a class kind of like this one, and I really learned the difference in quality of essential oils and how to use them, and some of the blends, the most common blends and individual oils that I would get the most use out of. And I got myself a starter kit, and I started using them as soon as they arrived in the mail, and I was absolutely blown away by the results I was getting. And it wasn't taking weeks or months to see results. I was seeing it almost immediately. So there's a couple blends in particular that I'm going to talk about today. One is called On Guard. It is an antiviral oil, so it has the ability to not only enhance the immune system, but also to help ward off, kill germs, shorten duration of colds and flus. And I saw results, like if they did get a little sniffle here or there, it seemed to really correct itself really fast. And before I knew it, the boys weren't even getting sick anymore, and it was because we were enhancing their immune system with this On Guard. So I'm going to talk about that one today, but that was probably the most profound oil in our toolkit at the time. And I also saw a significant difference in mood and stress levels for myself. I was a single mom at the time, and I was working full-time, 2 young kids. I had started my own health and wellness business with wellness retreats, and I was really fatigued and tired and worn out. And when I would put my essential oils on, I felt a real shift in my body physiology almost immediately. Like if I was feeling stressed that morning, I would put some lavender and frankincense around my neck, and when I would get to work, I felt relaxed. I felt good. And balance is another really good one to relax and feel a lot better. Hi, Allison. Welcome. I just started, and I just explained my essential oil story when I started off using them 4 years ago on my young children and myself. So it's been a significant change and improvement in our health and well-being. And I'm really proud to say that we've been prescription and drug-free for the past 4 years, which is amazing, because before that, it was like every month to the doctor's office. So they work, they're effective, and I love empowering other moms and dads and family members to use these tools to their greatest benefit and get really awesome results. So let's get started. So I'm just using my phone here to put up my slides. So I don't know how familiar you ladies are and gentlemen are with essential oils, but essentially they are nature's most potent part of a plant. So it comes from the seeds, the bark, the stems, the roots, the flowers, and other parts of the plant, and it's steam distilled or cold pressed, and you're getting out that very volatile medicinal substance from that plant. And that's what creates a medicinal effect for you. They're very, very pure and very, very potent. So you're going to hear me say many times in this class that less is going to be more. These oils go very far, and you don't need tons of them to get results. Like literally 1 drop is all you need. And when we're using them on children, which I'm going to talk about, we need to dilute them. So we're going to talk about quality. Quality is really, really important when discussing essential oils. There are so many varieties of essential oils on the market these days, and it's like, what do I trust and who do I go to, right? And we really want to do our homework, because just like supplements, not all essential oils are created equal. In fact, it's really a scary industry because there's no regulations on them. And that's essentially why doTERRA was created. They wanted to create the highest quality essential oil, and that would create the greatest benefits and medicinal properties in them. So they did that in several different ways. Their oils are sourced where the plant naturally grows. So when you source a plant from its natural environment and you distill it to get the essential oil from it, you get chemical constituents in that oil that are going to create the medicinal properties within our body. So doTERRA's chemists are looking for very specific chemical components in that oil to provide the medicinal properties that we need to use them effectively. So that is, really, really important. Sourcing from their natural environment, not artificially sourcing from farmers' fields, artificially in the United States. So if you smell lavender that's grown in the United States versus a lavender that comes from its natural environment, which is France and Bulgaria, there is a significant difference. I've smelt it. And that's even if it's real lavender. Most of the lavender out there is not pure. It's been adulterated. There's been perfumes, fragrances, fillers added to it. So I didn't even like the smell of lavender till I smelt the real deal lavender. And now I just love it. So that is really, really important. And another reason that doTERRA is able to provide the highest quality essential oil in the world is through their testings. They go through very, very rigorous testings to ensure that they are pure and that no impurities got into their oils, even by accident. And they don't just stop with their own sophisticated testings. It gets tested 3 times, and it goes to third-party testings to ensure that their testings were all correct. So that was really reassuring for me as a mom to know that I can safely put this lavender on my baby's diaper rash bum, and it's going to work, and there's no impurities in this oil. So really reassuring, and doTERRA has become the largest essential oil company in the world for that reason. There are thousands of studies being done on essential oils right now, many coming from Johns Hopkins University, and they are exclusively only using doTERRA because no other company can provide the quality of oil that doTERRA provides. So let's talk about some safe uses. Aromatically, essential oils are amazing. There's going to be certain scents that you're so going to resonate with, and essential oils have the ability to enhance your mood very fast and very effectively. It simply, you smell it or you use it in your diffuser, and it goes to the olfactory bulb of your nose, then to the limbic system of the brain, and you feel the mood shift. It's remarkable. I especially love them in the wintertime, January, February, when you are having that kind of gloomy period where there's not a lot of sun and you just kind of need like that little boost of positivity and sunshine. You can get it from your essential oils. So another nice use for using the oils aromatically is for the airways. I'm going to talk about one blend in particular called Easy Air that actually has the ability to open up your airways. So if you're having problems with allergies or breathing, like asthma, bronchial issues, it's going to be enhanced using that Easy Air. So diffusion is beautiful. If you have a diffuser, ensure that it is a nebulizing diffuser and it's using high quality plastic in your diffuser because the essential oils are so powerful that they could eat away at the plastic. And then when it eats away at the plastic, what are you diffusing into the air? Chemicals. So you want to make sure you're using a quality diffuser. For example, the ones that come from doTERRA, they are nebulizing, so they break down that essential oil into thousands of tiny little particles, disperse it up into the air. That's what you're breathing in. You're getting those medicinal benefits by breathing that in. You can put in a little spray bottle, spit to your pillow at night, put some very relaxing oils in there like serenity or lavender, and it's going to help calm, relax, get you into sleepy mode and keep you asleep. Topical use of essential oils is just putting them right on the area of concern. So if you have a sore muscle, put the Easy Air right on your the Deep Blue, that's our muscle relief relief blend. Put it right on that area. You feel the effects. You feel it go into that muscle and you feel a reduction of pain. If you're dealing with the immune system, you're going to put on the bottoms of your feet. A lot of people ask why the feet. Well, they're very porous. They're going to absorb that essential oil into the bloodstream, and you're going to get that going to all through your body, to all the body systems. It has the ability to cross cells. So if you have a virus going on or bacteria, it can cross that cell and work on fighting that off for you. Less is more, remember, but more consistently, especially when we're dealing with something like a cold or a flu. You want to consistently use your oils every 3 to 4 hours, reapply, get it into the blood system, get it fighting off that virus or bacteria till it's completely gone. Certain oils you can use neat. It just means that you don't have to put any carrier oil mixed with your essential oil. You can put it straight onto your skin, like lavender. Such a calming oil. If you get a burn in the kitchen or you get a sunburn, you can put a full drop right on that burn. It's going to soothe it. It's going to heal that skin. Remember, don't ever use a lavender from the retail store to do that because there could be actual chemicals in that essential oil that will actually damage your skin. So when we talked about quality, that is number one when it comes to essential oils. When some oils we have to dilute, especially our warm or hot oils like oregano and thyme, cassia and cinnamon, if we put it straight on our skin neat, it's going to be kind of warm and it's going to be uncomfortable for some people with sensitive skin. So your bottles are always going to tell you if you need to dilute them, as well as your user guide. With babies, we have to dilute with a tablespoon of carrier oil. And our best choice for a carrier oil is fractionated coconut oil. It's not like coconut oil that you cook with. It's actually a liquid at room temperature. It has a molecule taken out. And it is scent-free. It is so soothing and good for the skin. And it is considered the best carrier oil to get the essential oil into your bloodstream. It's a medium chain triglyceride, which simply means that the essential oil is able to cross the skin, get into the bloodstream. If you use a heavy oil like olive oil, the essential oil is going to have a harder time getting into the bloodstream. And if you use too light of an oil, the essential oil is just going to dissipate into the air and not get into your bloodstream. Certain oils we want to use with caution. They could be, they'll say sensitive on the bottle, and so that's another one that you're going to want to dilute, kind of like peppermint and lemongrass. I love peppermint around my neck. It cools you down right away. It's got that cooling effect. But my kids, I have to dilute that one for them because it's too cooling for them. It's too sensitive. So just be cautious of that when you're using essential oils. They're very, very effective, but we want to use them with care, and with the education we get, we want to use them correctly. Our essential oils are the only ones that you could ingest and take internally for medicinal properties as well. So there's a few ways to do that. You can just get some veggie capsules and put a few drops of your essential oil into the veggie capsule and take it internally. Say like the oregano. You may be familiar with oil of oregano. Very, very antibacterial oil. We use it, a lot of people use it when they have a sore throat or if they feel like they're getting sick. Our oregano oil is not diluted at all, so you want to use it with caution. It's a hot oil, and bottoms of the feet works perfectly for us, but some people take it internally if they have a bacterial infection, and so they put it into a veggie capsule first. I don't recommend putting it straight up into your mouth because it's just too hot, like it'll burn really bad. Excuse me. You can add essential oils to your water. We love our citrus oils in our water, like the wild orange. Lemon is very cleansing for the liver. Grapefruit, tangerine. It makes the water taste delicious. And you're getting those antioxidant properties from that fruit in your essential oil. The oils are made from the rind of the fruit, and that's where you find all your antibiotics. So really, antioxidants. And so you're getting those properties in your water. And then certain citrus create certain therapeutic benefits. Like I said, lemon, very cleansing for the liver. I used to take fresh lemon in my water every morning, but it actually started eating the enamel of my teeth. My teeth got super sensitive. So I was happy to learn that my lemon essential oil wouldn't cause that effect. Plus, it's way more economical. My bottle of lemon oil costs $12.75, and I've got 250 drops in that bottle. So that literally means that I've got 250 glasses of lemon oil in my hands there. So really, really awesome. And then some oils that are not recommended for internal use would be like arbor vitae, cedarwood, cypress, eucalyptus, white fir, wintergreen. When in doubt, check your guidebook or your bottle. So most of them, I would say, are ingestible. Just the plants that we wouldn't eat, we wouldn't ingest neither. Awesome. So let's talk about some of our favorite oils. Like lemon. I talked a little bit about that one already. Probably one of our most common oils. It smells so fragrant. They source the lemons from Sicily, where lemons are so pure and potent and fragrant. It would have been easier for them to source them from Florida, but those lemons are just not the same as the ones from Sicily, and it does not create the same kind of essential oil. So one of our most common oils, as I said, it's cleansing and purifying for the air when you diffuse it in your diffuser. If you're cooking with strong odors, you got smelly stuff going on, diffuse some lemon, it'll clean that air for you. Even if you want to rid the air of toxins, sometimes our houses are more toxic on the inside than the outside from all the fire retardant furniture and carpets. Everything is just doused in chemicals, right? So those chemicals eventually get released into the air, and we breathe that in. We touch it, especially our little kids, right? They're touching everything, everything's in their mouth. So keep everything clean that air with some lemon essential oil. As I said, it naturally cleanses the body and aids in digestion. It helps with healthy respiratory function. It promotes a positive mood. Like when you take a drop of lemon oil, you just feel happy. You just cannot not have a smile on your face. It's also, that sticky, icky stuff that stickers leave on glass. The lemon essential oil takes it off so easy. It's also a good wood and silver polish. I add some lemon essential oil with some olive oil, and I polish my furniture with it. So again, toxin-free, easy to use. Throw it in a spray bottle with some distilled water and spray down your countertops, and you have a multi-purpose cleaner, very powerful multi-purpose cleaner right there. So creating this toxin-free lifestyle with doTERRA essential oils is so easy. You just take baby steps, right? You kind of move through your home, you move through different things that, you kind of take out those chemicals and replace it with your essential oils. And doTERRA is a health and wellness company, so they've actually created health and wellness products with their therapeutic grade essential oils in there, like their On Guard laundry detergent is amazing. You're using literally 1 tablespoon of this stuff because there's no fillers, there's no synthetics. It's using the power of the essential oils to create clean effects, anti-aging effects. There's a beautiful facial line, and it makes it easy to go toxin-free, I have to say. It's been enjoyable. Everything smells so good too. And it's not overpowering. It's just a very natural smell. Peppermints. Like I said, it's your cooling oil. It's going to come in so handy right now in the summertime. I recommend diluting some peppermint in a spray bottle. I do 2-ounce spray bottles. I do about 20 drops of peppermint, and then I fill it up with distilled water. Throw that in our to-go bag when we are out and about in the summertime. And my little guy, Jacob, he seems to overheat all the time in the summer, so I spray him down with the peppermint. I do his neck, and I go under his shirt, and he just loves it, and it cools down his body naturally. So the same goes for reducing the fever. This has come in so handy when the boys had light fevers. Just a cold basin of water, a few drops of peppermint with a face cloth, and then cold compressions on their body to bring down that temperature naturally, right? We do know that there are negative side effects to Tylenol and Advil. So it's a natural alternative. We don't want to suppress the immune system neither, and that's what some of those drugs will do. We want to use things that are going to enhance our immune system so that they can fight that virus or bacteria off naturally. It's also a natural bug repellent. I love adding this to our TerraShield bug spray. And so the TerraShield bug spray is already an essential oil blend perfectly made to repel bugs. But when you add some peppermint to it, it keeps the black flies away and those other pesky flies. When the flies are so bad, and there's just this time in the summer where they're everywhere. And I actually took my diffuser outside with me on the porch because I couldn't even sit outside. These flies just kept coming and coming. And I diffused some peppermint, and the area was clear of flies. Peppermint's good for headache. Put it on your temples with some lavender and some frankincense, and the peppermint really gives that tingle. The lavender soothes, and the frankincense reduces the pain. And see your headache reduce. Sunburn relief, obviously, it's going to cool that right down. If you're doing a sunburn relief, I would definitely add some lavender in there, because remember, lavender is good for burns. And I would actually add in some frankincense too, because frankincense helps regenerate new cell growth so that the skin can regrow really fast, and you won't have to worry about the peeling and the uncomfortableness and all that stuff. Peppermint's good for the tummy, so if you have any bloating or indigestion or nausea, definitely apply it. And respiratory issues too. You just feel everything open up when you have some peppermint on. It's in our Easy Air blend, so it's easy to see how that can be beneficial for people with allergies and asthma and breathing issues. On Guard, my favorite oil. I love this oil because it works to keep you and your whole family healthy. It's probably the oil that we've been most faithful to in the past 4 years, using it consistently on a daily basis because it does support a healthy immune system. It is a naturally antiviral oil, so it's going to help kill viruses. And that was tested through third-party testings, clinical studies that showed they used all strains of the influenza virus in their testings, and the On Guard essential oil was able to stop the growth of the virus. And so it's easy to see that that would help. Okay, I've got 10 minutes left. I'm going to speed this up. Tea tree is excellent for the skin, especially acne and any skin conditions. It's a natural antifungal, antiviral properties as well. It'll keep away head lice, so really good for when the kids are in school, and soothe skin irritation. So if the kids get any kind of bites or anything, or cuts, clean it out with some tea tree. It's a natural antiseptic. And our tea tree is medicinal grade, so you can actually ingest it too. Here's our easy air that I was talking to you guys about. So we've got all the beautiful properties in there, like peppermint and cardamom and eucalyptus, to help open up those airways. And right now it's coming in so handy for people with allergies. They're diffusing it. I'm putting it around my son's nose at night so he can breathe. He's got nasal allergies with the pollen. It's like the natural form of Vicks, without any petrochemicals, and super effective because there's just absolutely no impurities in it. It's just got every oil good for opening up airways, and even works for snoring. So we put in our diffuser every night with our sleeping blend called Serenity, 2 drops of each, and it keeps my partner from snoring, and I get a good night's sleep with the Serenity in there. It keeps me asleep all night. Zengest is our tummy oil. So if you're having any tummy issues, definitely take a drop of this oil. You can take it in some water. You can put it on your belly. Even for heartburn, it's amazing. Just rub it right on your chest or take it internally, and you feel a reduction in that almost immediately. Every class we do this experiment because everybody always has heartburn at the class. It's always after supper. They rub it on or they take a drop in their mouth, and within like the bottle barely gets around the circle and they're like, oh my gosh, it's gone. So you want to travel with this oil. You want to use it as much as you need it, even daily if you have things like IBS or constant bloating. Deep Blue I was talking to you about as well. It's awesome for pain, soreness. Apply after or before exercise. It's like the A535 or the Voltaren of the essential oils, of course, with no chemicals, all natural. We've got a rub, so a cream form. We've got the oil form. We've got the rollerball form. So it fits every convenient lifestyle. Frankincense is the king of oils. Oh, I mean, if you research frankincense, there are so many studies going on with this oil and everything you can do with it. It's an anti-inflammatory oil, so if anybody has inflammatory issues, it's going to help reduce that. So arthritis, aches and pains, chronic pain, people are putting the Deep Blue on first and then the frankincense, and that frankincense takes it from regular strength all the way up to extra strength. Helps enhance the immune system. It helps enhance any of the oils that you put on first. When you put that frankincense on, it goes kind of like from regular strength to extra strength. We can also use it for beautifying ourselves. Because it regenerates new cell growth, it's going to help rejuvenate the skin. So age spots, brown spots, wrinkles, scar tissue, stretch marks, put it on every single day. I do recommend diluting it a bit with some fractionated coconut oil and see your skin improve. It is a beautiful, beautiful precious oil. doTERRA sources their frankincense from Somalia, and it's a pretty beautiful story what they have done with the farmers and growers there. So doTERRA works directly with the farmers and growers. They have sole proprietorship over 86% of the oils that they work with their growers and farmers. So you won't find essential oils like this anywhere else in the world. And they have a beautiful Healing Hands Foundation as well that works with creating whatever that community is needing. So they're usually developing parts of the world. So if it's wells or schools or sanitary products for girls, doTERRA has this beautiful charity to provide these communities with what they need and create those very unique partnerships where these farmers are getting paid on time and a fair wage and are given loans to expand their farms. It's very inspiring. Just check out Healing Hands Foundation. Every oil bottle has sourcetoyou.com. Sourcetoyou.com is a website you can punch in a code at the bottom of your bottle to see the testings that it went through and where it was sourced, and it gives you everything you need to know about that oil. So there's no confusion, there's no doubt about your oils when you're using them. Options to get started with your oils. We have some beautiful starter kits. doTERRA is a membership-based company, $42 for a wholesale account, and you get everything at wholesale prices. However, I think the kits are the best value because you're getting a really good sampling of all the most common oils that you're going to use on a daily basis for a reduced price. Plus, it waives your membership fee of $42. So you're not going to have to worry about paying that membership fee. It's waived for you. And you're getting those oils in a kit that you cannot get that price if you bought everything, even at wholesale. These are some of our most popular, as I said. My favorite is probably the Home Essentials kit. That's what most people start off with because it comes with all 10 of the oils that we talked about today. And it comes with a diffuser. And every kit, and of course your membership, comes with a guidebook so you know how to use your oils. And you also have some other perks too with your membership. So when you get your kit, it comes in about 3-4 days, really fast. When you want to reorder, you're going to order from your wholesale account. So that's going to be 25% less than retail. Your membership's good for a full year. When you renew your membership, it goes down to $30 and you get a free bottle of peppermint with your renewal. doTERRA is a super generous company, let me tell you that. You can earn points to redeem for free stuff. We have a beautiful loyalty rewards program. We have access to a private Facebook group where you can ask your questions and get answers from people who have experienced the same sort of condition or ailment. And there's tons of education on there and information for you. We also have monthly promotions and giveaways with our wholesale account. So this month with the Home Essentials kit, for example, and this ends today, we're almost at midnight, the Home Essentials kit comes with a free bottle of Immortelle, which is our anti-aging rollerball blend. It comes with the most precious oils in that rollerball, like frankincense and myrrh and rose and geranium. So we're using that for some skin issues, anti-aging, wrinkles, brown spots, age spots, sunspots, you name it, you can use that oil on there. So check in with the person who invited you to this class, and they will gladly help you get the best kit for you, and any promotions that are being offered, they will be the person who will help you get that figured out and get your oil so you can start enjoying this amazing wellness. I thought we would have more time for questions. We have 2 minutes left before we get cut off, but if you have any questions, hopefully I can answer them really fast for you. I'm going to unmute you guys now.
That was really good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Did you hear that?
I did, yeah. Kim or Allison, did you have any questions?
Yeah, I said I see something here. It says no selling involved.
Right.
And no monthly minimum. Is there a way to get the product individually? Or
if you
it has to be in a kit?
If you want to get your oils individually, you just would pay the $42 membership fee and order the oils individually. But if the oils that you are interested in starting with are in the kits, that is by far your best value.
Okay. Can you put the kits back?
I could send you a copy of the kits, Allison.
And you said we can drink like lemon and orange and
yeah,
a couple other ones.
Yeah, and the Digest-N for your tummy, the On Guard even for your immune system. We'll continue chatting on Facebook Messenger, Allison, because we're going to get cut off right now. Thank you guys all for joining us. And if you have any other questions, talk to the person who invited you. And we'll see you guys soon. Take care, everybody.
Thank you.